Okay guys, I'm back. I haven't done too much since the last video. Been trying to sieve some redstone. I've got a stack and a half in here. I did grab everything that I had in the mob farm, so that's where I got most of that. I think those are dropped by witches. But anyways, I wanted to get into some solar panels. Definitely gonna need some more power to operate this. I don't want to be operating with this overclock generator. I mean, I've got some stored power in there, and I'll just keep using that for the time being. But first, I wanted to I've never played with this mod. It's environmental tech. It's got a digital guide that kind of tells you the different things. The first thing we're going to need is to make the assembler. So to make this assembler, we are going to need these cannot be made without already having the assembler, because you would have to get these, you would have to have the Alvester, which is got through the void resource miner, which is assembled with the assembler. Same with this block, it requires that same I believe that same ingredient. So we're going to go with this recipe. Going to make it tier 1. You need some hardened stone. So let's just get going right on that. So we'll dig into this hardened stone. We'll make, I guess, 1.5 stacks of those. We're going to need some more for other items too. Tier 1 block, I know we were going to need structure block core, 16 of those. Is that different? I guess that's actually different than this. Let's see. Oh no, we don't need the basalt. So yeah, we're gonna need 16 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus one more for the tier 2. So we'll make the tier 2, and then I don't have obsidian in here. So we'll grab a stack of obsidian, put it in our system. I'll just throw, and we have our assembler. I'm going to grab those 16 tier 1 structure blocks. The other thing we are going to need is 9 solar cells. So I actually already made some of these, but okay, what kind of glass? We're gonna need clear glass. I think, yes, I already made some. So clear glass is just made by smelting some enriched sand, which is sand and nether quartz. So I just took, oh, I don't have any sand in here. So I just took some sand and put it here, nether quartz. Grab 64. So now I've got those in there, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now I need 4 modifier cores, or an upgraded version. So the modifier core is right here. So you can take some more of that clear glass, blocks of iron. Let's see what we have. So we need some more stone. which I know that I had some. Yes, I did. And I'm gonna grab some more sand, and I'm gonna get on smelting some more of this clear glass, because it looks like we could end up needing a little bit more of that. So that's being smelted up. And let's see if we can make our 4 cores. So, blocks of iron. Should not be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what are we missing? Stone. By the way, if you have stone in your inventory, it'll automatically pull it and put it in here when you populate it, but you have to have it in your refined storage system to be able to have it repopulate these when you pull an item out of here. And the last item we are going to need is a solar panel controller. So that's electric steel, which we made in the alloy smelter with iron, coal, and silicon. We did that earlier. So we'll grab that. And then we needed one more of these because this solar panel did take that up. So if I am correct, I wanted to build these up here, and I should be able to drop that down and right click on this, and so I'm just holding right click and it should automatically why is it not? Oops, I broke it. And I can't reach it. Alright, let's go grab a pickaxe. This is why I love having the being hooked up to a grid. I didn't have to go make another pickaxe. I just searched for one, found that I already had one. Alright. So let's throw that back down. And I don't know. Oh, okay, so I right clicked on it, and now we are making power. So this only makes power in the daytime, does not require any fuel. Whoops, I died. Okay, so now that we are making some power, we need to get it down here. So in order to do that, I wanted to use capacitors. So we're going to need to make some of those. 2, 3. And block of redstone we're missing. Okay, so we have our capacitor. That was just kind of create a buffer so that at night it should store some power. And we are going to So if we search for flux, I want to make a flux point and a flux plug. So flux plug is made by some flux cores and a flux block. To make these cores, we're going to need some eyes of ender and flux, which is obtained by burning redstone. I should already have some of those, so let's make 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Eye of enders. So what was I missing there? Flux cores. I know I'm going to need 2 of those. Actually, I'm going to need 3. So I'll need 12 of those to do what I'm going to make. So I'll make the flux block, throw it in, and flux plug, and we'll make a flux point if we have enough redstone. Okay. So let's go up and I'm gonna throw it. Where do I want this? I'm gonna throw it over here. So I'm generating, looks like about 600 RF per tick. So we're gonna put this flux plug here, create a network, and then hit create on here. You can change some different settings, like make it private or so anybody can use it, and then you hit create, and then it'll populate in here. Then you click on it, and that should be sending power onto this network. So anywhere I put this flux point and come into network selection and select my network, and I can create multiple networks for different options. This should, why are we not, oh, we're not creating power because gonna make sure an output. I'm not creating power because it's night. Okay, so let's put our network block, actually, I'm going to place it here. And then, as you recall, this does need power. And it's getting it somewhere. Not getting it here. Where's it getting power from? Oh, okay, it's using the internal power right now. So if I plug this in, select a network, you can see it's full of power. We are using 6 RS per tick. Looks like I'm going to need to make some torches on here. And you can see we're draining power from here. So let's make some torches. I like the mini torches, just a personal preference. Which I am not seeing. Okay. Charcoal. As you can see, our disk drive, we've got 1953 individual items, so we're 50% full already. So charcoal, stick, and 64 mini torches. And I have mob griefing off, so I mean I'm not as worried about creepers as I should be, because they will not destroy my world. So if I press F7 now, I can see that throw one on each corner. I can see that now I will no longer have mobs spawning up here. So we've already filled up our capacitor. I'm thinking I want to make 4 more. I haven't decided if I want to upgrade each one of these first and then make them, or how I wanted to go about that. But I'm happy with it for now. You can set priority, which I'm not sure. I think that tells you, use this power first. Use the highest tier of power, and then you can tell it the max amount of RF per tick to transfer out of here. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to transfer it all of it at once if I have to. So yeah, that's it. That's the upgrade to my power situation. Now I won't put a lever on this and turn it on and off. I'll just leave it on all the time now. I mean, I should have more. I would need 12 RS per tick coming out of this, and it looked like I was getting about 400 or 500. I wonder if it tells me how much each tier will create. Solar array, 648 RF per tick. The next tier will create 3600 and 14,000, 46. So that's the max, is the 4600. I don't think I've got enough redstone to make another or go to the tier 2. I have been sifting dust non-stop, so let's see what our redstone situation is looking like. 25. So yeah, we're not doing too great, but that's okay. I mean, we'll get there. I do think maybe I will go with a farming station over here and go with some magical crops, or not magical crops, agricultural. Let's see, what was it? This mystical agriculture. And so in order to make the redstone, I have to use this intermedium essence, which is Prudentium, Inferium, which is I'm getting this from drops from mobs, or I can plant it. So I've got some over here. Maybe we'll get started on this. Let's see how much we have. Let's clear some inventory. Almost full already. So now we want to make this guy, which requires some of these, which I've never put into my system. And this is good for 1,000 uses. Or at a much higher tier, you can make this one that's in unlimited uses, which we're not ready for yet. And then if we wanted to go, it looks like once this you use it once, it won't automatically populate. I don't know if you have to stick with the tier of, let's see, where is the redstone? Tier 3 crafting seed. Tier 1. So let's grab a little bit more. Looks like this is kind of an whole ordeal process. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Beryllium. Grab our fusion crystal. 1, 2. There's our tier 2 seed. And our tier 3 crafting seed. This is definitely where some redstone automation is going to come a long ways. And a redstone seed. Let's make a hoe. Somewhere I ended up with a growth crystal from a loot bag, so we're gonna go ahead and just place that. I don't know the range of these, so I think maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 in, maybe. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. I don't know if that'll add the required water. I think I'm needing water to grow. I think that's what I'm missing. But anyways, you kind of get the idea. This is where I'm kind of going to head is in this direction right here. So I'm going to make a few more of those off camera. Which looks like I just lost that one. Anyways, I'm going to make a few, oh there it is. Okay. So I'll make a few more of those off camera. Maybe I'll use these worms as just kind of a tiller. They're supposed to, I think they keep the ground tilled even during the rain. Okay, so we're growing. And then I want to build a farming station, but that's at a later time. We'll do that. I do want to, before I go, well, I guess I don't really have to do it. It's mystical. This will just help me kind of keep some of my inventory cleared up. Instead of, taking up all my storage space, I just eliminated a decent amount. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We did a little bit with crops. Not a lot. But I'm going to make some more of these. I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. And then as you can see, you get these, and you can use 8 of those to make 16 redstone. So that's basically 2 redstone right there. With this growth accelerator, it does make them grow significantly faster. Let's see what that would take to make growth. So that's a bone block, so that's nothing too difficult. Prisma crystals, which you get from sieving sponge, which is, so yeah, nothing too extreme. Definitely could have done that. Anyways, this is King of Mayhem signing out. Have a good time.